Missouri bill will go into effect this week that will make it easier to remedy eyesore properties. It's called the Good Neighbor Law and would allow you, the neighbor, to legally clean up an abandoned property next door. KCTV5's Abigail James is live at 51st and Swope now with more. Abigail?
Well, until this law goes into effect tomorrow, you're not allowed to come onto a property like this one and clean it up. But when it does go into effect, neighbors and neighborhood associations can go to abandoned or blighted properties and mow the grass, pick up any trash, and fix windows without any legal ramifications. And despite it all sounding well-intended, people are actually concerned about it raising some lawsuits. Oliver James spends a lot of time in the yard.
We like to keep that neighborhood neat and clean.
In fact, he helps his neighbors out by helping them clean up their yards.
I keep this block clean and the next block clean.
And a couple more blocks down, Jason Relaford feels the same way. Though for him, he lives across the street from several abandoned properties.
It ain't a good look on some days, unless it turns nighttime, then you don't see it.
He says the Good Neighbor Law is a game changer because it'll allow him to do something about it.
I get a couple of fellas and we just go over there and just kind of straighten it up.
Though according to city spokesperson John Bacala, despite the law covering their ability to do this, there may be a few gray areas.
Primarily, we're talking about private property. We're talking about people walking onto someone else's property, and that's problematic. It opens up a can of worms big enough to catch Moby Dick.
A key component in this law states that the property owner cannot be sued if a person suffers from an injury while cleaning their property. Though Bacala says he's not sure if that will hold up.
That is private property. They have a right to their property, and they shouldn't have to worry about people infringing on their property.
His advice? Do whatever you can to reach out to the property owner first to avoid potential problems down the road.
Obviously, with this law in place, clean it up. You're doing a good thing for your neighborhood. You're not going to do anything wrong.
For Relaford, it's worth ridding his front porch view of an eyesore.
Well, I believe that if the neighborhood looks nice, then everybody would care. But if it don't, it just start bringing in other people that don't care, just want to dump stuff and just think they can get away with it.
Now the law will go into effect in Kansas City as well as Independence tomorrow. Reporting live, Abigail James, KCTV5 News.